popping them.
And feeling so good after that round.
Yes.
He picked up a Vandal going into round 2.
I like this. I like this idea that we've been seeing some teams kind of here and there, where it's not the full
a depressed spine.
bonus round.
Hell yeah.
Right? Kind of making sure you have superior firepower
shit.
because you know next round.
I've been laughing with chat for like the past hour, man. I was saying how fucking funny they are.
So I don't
They're
mind
funny.
it.
Like, it's actually so... It's so good.
Easy for them to be funny because they can express themselves through emotes.
It's so... Oh my god. Chat's great. Like, what would I do? What would I do without him?
You'd probably be working a normal job if you didn't have them, honestly. So they're the reason you're at where you're at.
I mean, think about it. This is a normal job now. So.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like 9 to 5, fucking digging ditches.
Oh boy.
You know?
Digging ditches. What?
Digging ditches. You know, like. I mean, someone's got to dig holes for the cemetery.
Which is pretty much primarily been
I mean,
NB only.
I guess, yeah.
Wait, they probably do that with a tractor, huh?
Yeah, but it's still a person operating it.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it still applies.
Literally any other agent. First time playing Viper. No, wait, did he play
Imagine if
Viper
they did that with a
time
person.
maybe
That would take
online?
so fucking
That
long.
might-
6
yeah, this
feet
might be
of
the second
earth.
time, actually.
Yeah, a rectangle underneath. No, seriously though, imagine is your fucking if Twitch didn't exist, you'd be digging dishes.
The meat and potatoes of
Crazy, dude. We're fucking flying out here.
To pick up to try and stop some of this momentum
They
because
need
all
you
those
just as much as you need them. You ever thought about that?
Momentum flowing or pushing forward. Nothing really gets you
I don't think they really need me.
No, they need you. Ask them.
Do you guys need me?
Time in an open qualifier.
There you
So
go.
there you go. That's the one other time he's played Viper besides this match. So yeah, just again letting you know a little bit of context on how crazy this composition pivot truly is for Envy. As you're deep in enemy lines.
J9, we love you.
Yeah, that's a lot of yeses and a lot of no's.
Shroud.
I'm telling you, you make people's lives better. You get to escape from reality for a little bit with you.
Somebody donated $10.86 saying, J9, we love you.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
it.
One of how many people you got watching you? 1 out of 60,000 people. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoever it was.
And then I got another donation saying that you're trying to say that you're very spatially aware. You can recreate a 3D image in your head and trace all the spots.
Yeah, like Astra. But I know where things is. I don't lose things.
But your brain is a little bit more specific than Astra, because she sees kind of like blurs. You see like precision.
I see things like on desks.
Yeah.
Seriously though, they do need you, just like you need them. That's why they keep showing up to your stream every day.
I mean, it might not be the same people showing up to my stream every day, though.
I guarantee there's at least like 10 to 15,000.
Every 50,000 people could be different. Every single,
Okay,
you know.
that's no. I mean, that's why you have subs that come in all the time.
That's true. You're right.
And resub. You probably have like 10 to 15, maybe 20 recurring. I wouldn't say 20. Let's go 15 recurring 1,000 people that show up every single time you press live. Unless they're doing something. Unless they're doing
I'd
something.
say like 9.
9,000?
Yeah.
There's only a couple of agents with
Maybe less.
that can net kills. And you don't really
Getting winded just talking.
You're thinking about the spatial awareness, dude. Your 3D imagery.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Eco.
They've got the pistols, they've got the shots on target, and here we go, Envy. The couple of upgrades looking to grab their first
You remind me of
round.
Doctor Strange.
Without the powers.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish.
You had powers?
Yeah, like in Mortal Kombat, unlock my Arcana. Just start shooting laser beams everywhere. That'd be so dope. God, Kano saved that movie.
If you had...
Perhaps making a
If
fight
you...
soon through defensive spawn. Or actually, no, they use his positioning to teleport over, knowing that they have A secured.
If I had a power, what would it be?
Yeah, but that's such a boring question. I'm trying to think of something more interesting.
Honestly, my power would not be the usual power you'd pick. Probably.
Really?
I would. Yeah, maybe.
I'm obviously a drone get to shoot 2 darts, man.
I would pick.
Ooh.
The ability to freeze time and unfreeze it whenever, like a you know, a video. Pause it, could and unpause it. So you could the reason for being this is I lose so much time sleeping that I could just pause time, sleep, unpause time, and lose no time in the day.
Oh,
And
so you don't you just so
Yeah,
time
you just
like it goes on for you, but not everything else.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Not the case though. A quick pivot from Envy.
Yeah, not like click, no.
Thanks to Crashy's.
It's just all it is to be able to not like if I have something to do, I just freeze time, do it, unfreeze time, lost no time.
Wouldn't you age faster than most? Then?
No, you don't. You don't age fast. It's literally just fucking you just froze time, but you're still going on.
But then you're getting older as time is stopping.
No,
still.
because those rules don't apply when you're able to fucking bend time.
Sure they
I guess
do.
you're not bending time. What? Who says who?
You do. You just said.
I just said the opposite.
No, you just said that you'd stop time so you could sleep, and time would go on.
But time wouldn't exist in that moment while it's paused. It wouldn't exist.
But it does for you because you're the one that's
No,
sleeping
it doesn't.
in
It
your own
doesn't
time
exist.
pause.
It doesn't exist because I said so.
Forced to back away the slow orb and stop the push forward.
I don't get older.
Teleports are coming through.
Ever.
It's only gonna be needed
Okay.
to try and stop
I'm
this
never
push from
dying.
the A site.
I'll see you guys in 150 years from now.
I see.
God, that sounds like torture.
Literally blipping through a wall, and still somehow the Phoenix ult was unable to land the spam there from Victor. Still though, a 4-on-4 situation. Spike's made its way over to the restrooms. Crashies is able to finally take Flyfo out of it.
But time isn't real anyway, so.
We're still with plenty of time left to make a decision.
Yeah.
With Crashy still having presence over towards Hookah, he can maybe pull some rotations if he creates enough pressure on that B site.
No, I mean, just in general, like in reality, not the superpower fake world is made up. In reality, I'm going to be living forever.
Just kind of causing A to
Because you control time.
No, because I know, I have a feeling.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Okay.
The hit is coming towards A. As you said, Aaron holding it down. Hunter Shuri gonna pause things for a second. Oh, gonna find a kill onto Victor. Not really expected it. Another one for BCJ. The spike finally to be planted.
This is a fucking shit show of a game.
It is.
2 Vipers on binds.
And an XSET round win.
Oh my goodness, and that's the devastating, situation you put yourself in when you wait this long to plant when Hunter Series on the board for BCJ.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope though. I need more time in the day. That's pretty much what I was getting at there.
Milliseconds left on the clock at that point after
Just fucking pause that bitch. Take a nice 8-hour fucking nappy. Or I guess sleep it would be, not a nap. And then wake up and it's literally the same time when you unpause. That'd be great. And you can just fucking do whatever always. Any projects? Done. Any sleep? Done. Oh, you need more time in the day? Done.
Snake bite, not going to stop the push for too long as Crashies battles back with Hunter Shuri of his own. It is just a round later, but a great
Yeah,
way
this
to get
is a
started
really
in
good
this
half-by strat.
You have a couple of rifles on the board if you are Envy. And
Just get ahead of that Viper. Don't even let him control that.
Target. Not going to be enough, just some chip damage. And Pure onto the flank could be a huge thorn in the side. It's Aaron with the cosmic divide on the side.
If you could beat any human, who would you be?
Right now?
Yeah.
One, look for a resurrection, try and swing it back in their favor, but the spike has since been planted.
A hard one.
Okay, an easier one. If you could go back to any, time, what time would you go back to?
Can I go forward in time?
Well, yeah, but it's a little unknown, right? At least you go back in time, you have some vague idea.
The point of going, I wouldn't want to even go back in time. I want to go to the future, something that's unseen or unknown, rather than go to the.
I guess that counts. I guess that counts as an answer.
Yeah, because we know what happened before. We don't know what happens in the future. I mean, I kind of do, because
yeah, you're
I'm way above average.
Yeah, your brain is something else.
And now we're getting to a close contest, which is kind of what you'd hope for in a game that means so much here for Stage 2 of the VCT, and with these teams having such a storied past against one another. And both these teams, honestly, you could easily call them top 5 teams in the region based on their previous results.
Oh, yeah.
especially in
What's crazy
top
is
four over and over again.
we think we know the past, but we really don't. You know? Isn't that crazy to think about?
How long ago are you talking?
Well, like we
definitely know some
no,
past.
like we live in a world now where we can go, you know, if we fast forward 100 years, we can go back and truly have accurate representation of this time that we're in now. But if we go back 1,000 years or 100 years, 200 years from now, like there's like a cap, you know what I'm saying? There's a cap where you just cap out and you just, it's the unknown. You think you know, but do you really know? Well, you know what I'm saying?
I guess, yeah, to a point. I mean, science can prove a lot of things, though, and they've kept, you know, tabs on like what has happened in
Yeah, but
history.
still, a lot of it is mostly unknown.
I mean, yeah.
My point is, like, because of the digital world we live in now, that in the future our past won't just be mostly known or mostly unknown, whatever. It will be known for fact.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about, right? No? Huge
No,
value.
It's pretty good. I don't know how they killed the guy in the back. That was crazy.
He was low.
Hey Tanner, did XSET just went in 2-on-4?
Wouldn't you want to see how pyramids are made? I mean, I know how they're made.
Aliens.
Okay.
No, literally, they just threw fucking human bodies at them until they were built.
That is mind-blowing.
So many people probably died building those.
Then Finesse cuts off
And we're
his
just like,
rotation,
aliens. No, that's
and you think,
Cap.
all right, this is over with. And then Pyrrha's like, hold my drink of choice.
What is the opposite of Rosa ult? Because that is the best Raze ultimate you could probably ask for, given the position that you're in here in the regional finals.
Omega ult.
Omega ult.
You like
The
that?
Omega shows. Well,
I mean, for on the fly, I feel like that wasn't a bad. Here we go.
here we go.
Let's get into it. That's what I love about two teams that play very aggressive. You get them early fireworks and it just never stops. The ride just keeps on going along. It's like a never-ending roller coaster that's always just dropping downhill somehow.
Exactly.
Into the earth.
They built it top down. Did they, you think?
I don't know, but it wouldn't make sense to build a pyramid from the top down.
Sure it would if you layer it.
How would you get up to the top?
Well, you imagine like a giant scaffolding system where you have the inner
But why
workings
wouldn't
layered.
they?
You know what
Why
I'm saying?
wouldn't they start? Why would they even need? You wouldn't need the scaffolding system if you just started from the bottom.
Because it's
Stop. It doesn't make sense.
yeah, but like they probably didn't know what sense was back then, so they very easily could. They very easily could have thought from the top down
Okay,
was the
so
right
how
way
do
to
they-
make a pyramid.
Hold on. So how do they get the top, the bottom? Okay, so there's the top piece, right? How do they get the bottom to stick to
Absolutely.
the top piece? Does it just float in the air?
Well,
like that, you're like, all right. I know
they
it's
they
over.
layer it
Just go
first,
ahead and
right?
put me out
They
of
have
my
like
way.
little bits and
Yeah,
bobs
set
in
it out,
between
6-2
all the
balls
pieces
coming
of
in.
the pyramid,
Envy side of
all the
things,
cubes,
how
let's
things are
call
going,
them.
and, again, this
Sure.
matchup,
So imagine like,
these two teams' positions in the region. Very
you know,
well
imagine like a paste in between them. You know what I'm saying? And in between that paste, there's like a
so good. I mean, XSET since BCJ has been on board,
What?
winning the
like
Kings
a
Invitational,
horizontal
again,
piece
doing well
of
throughout VCT to always
Holy
make
shit!
the
stone
Stop.
or wood.
Stop.
on their first
Stop.
attempt. They took a
They built them from
position
the
at
bottom
Masters,
up.
but did fall in top
What
8
the fuck
position
are you
at that
saying,
event.
brother?
But then again,
And I
just
thought I
always
was
doing well in
high.
these challengers events, always challenging the best teams. Always like, I would say they're kind of one of the trendsetters almost in a way. Like they're one of those teams that is early adopters of like meta shifts and trying new things.
Oh my
And
god!
again, they're
What the
ones that
fuck
pulled
is
out
being
this
said
Viper
right now?
extra combo, and now you're seeing it permeate throughout the rest
That's
of the
not
scene.
possible. What you said.
This is what
We're off
happens
to a
when
flying
you
start here on
have
mine,
6
and
BO3s to watch.
these teams are so cloddy and sad. We're gonna have to see one of them go.
Oh man.
You could definitely build from the
Such a
top
fun
down.
event.
You could
First
nowadays
land
probably.
on the line. First international event, and both these teams are.
Well, even
certainly
back
It's probably
then.
not.
capable
It's
of
probably
getting
not ideal though. Like I mean, I'm not. Oh god!
Interesting.
I just swallowed some of my tongue.
I don't think that's possible.
You can't. What? You don't think swallowing your tongue is possible?
Here, giving up the A site is XSET. They're going to be looking to play retake.
No.
That arsenal for Envy, it's not
You
too
didn't-
great. It's a bulldog for finesse.
You didn't say that with
Crashes
very much
with the
conviction.
Vandal.
Because I,
Unfortunately, that's the bulldog now down. You only
because
have one rifle
you just
to
you
the
can't
squad.
that can't happen.
The flank comes on through.
Your tongue doesn't work like that.
Do some damage. There's the wall on up, trying to change the angle. St. Joe's looking to do a bit of
You
damage.
can. You literally can. It's 100%
Start to
possible.
find the kills, and it's all up to Victory. He has the run it back available. Not a whole lot going from here. A nice little 3K for Pure, and it was an
How?
awkward round, but either way, XSET pick it up.
Yeah, definitely was a little bit closer than you expect considering Envy's firepower, but XSET still do come up with the victory at the end of the day, which is what matters most. Now up 7-2, and we spent a little
This guy's so mad. In full caps, he said, "How the fuck could you build anything from the top down?" It's completely still on that.
The team came together in July of 2020, which dates back to before
His
some of the
brain
roster
just
changes
isn't as
happened,
advanced.
when, you know, they brought in people
fine.
like
Seriously,
Food and such, you know what I mean?
they're on
And
like
they've only placed
such a
outside
small
the top
plane.
6
Yeah, of existence.
twice.
Like, give me. I'll put it into
about
Valorant
that for a
perspective, so their
second.
tiny brains can
Incredible
understand.
consistency.
They're on Bind. I'm on Breeze.
I mean, it just
True.
highlights how bad. I don't want to think about somebody going home and like what these.
I think
teams
that's
have
still
done
a
thus
little
far.
too
I just wanna
complicated
live in the
for 'em,
moment a little bit.
but-
Yeah, I might need to dumb it down
I
more.
just live right here on Bind.
I mean, I'm just trying to add the context that these two teams are both so
Yeah.
consistently in the top 5 of the region when it comes to results. And it's fun to see them, you know, just going at it. Two very, you know, aggressive teams. They like that fast-paced
Bro,
style.
oh
So,
my
you're
God.
just seeing
I live
fireworks
for
left,
shit
right,
like
center of
this.
the party.
This is what keeps me going in life, I swear.
As we're gonna see Crashies look to top off the Hunter's Fury. He's gonna find air in there. I think he got a tag off on Pure as well, so softening him up for later. Big opening pick for Envy. They need to get something going on this attack, man. There's not many rounds left to go.
Oh my God, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
7-5 is the best they could hope for here, and that's a good way to, you know, start nudging that way as BCJ battles it back. Wipo is there to peek off the back end. He's going to look for the alt orb. Unfortunately, not going to find it in time. So Dwipo dies. He does get the resurrection online, but it won't be available in this round, and it's all
Imagine coming to the stream for game analysis and hearing the last 20 minutes. You came to the wrong spot, dude. We've been doing this for weeks, on and off, and I just can't take it anymore.
Well, every
I
now
watched
and then
so
when
much.
it's a pretty sweady game, we kind of get into it. But
That's what they can do.
Yeah, but not into. Remember how into it I was in the beginning? I was like, Nitro's going for 3. He hit him with the Spectre. 4K. He's fucking insane. I was screaming like, oh my God, how'd you whiff that shot? You suck. And then I just can't even do that. I don't have the energy to do it anymore.
And Weeded's only one orb away
Yeah.
from making that.
I was so stoked. Yeah, when FaZe would play in Raucus, I mean, that was just,
Let's watch the world.
thunder
burn. I
cheeking
want
around.
8 alts popped in one round.
I was in.
Yeah, I was
Deep.
wondering, you know, you have 2 Vipers on the map here. You get 2 Vipers pit laid down, and nobody.
Oh.
Crashies gets
He's
some
fucked.
information. Unfortunately,
Crashies is
can't
100%
punch through
dead.
the wall there, and
He's really not going to go through? You
pushes all
fucking
in.
pussy.
One of the toxic
He
players
never went through, dude.
out the
Your own
fight is
Viper
looking
wall,
for
dude.
BCJ
Come on. He had his
all the way
fucking
downtown,
Hanzo bow
able
out.
to find a tag and
He didn't know if there was another one on the other side, though, right?
losing it
It was the
until
unknown.
What,
He was
dude?
waiting for the Sova Dart.
Take the site. It's the run it back from
Fucking
Victor.
send it.
B-side
Jesus.
opened up. Finesse still lurking on the opposite end, so even on the Viper, looking to play that Sentinel role and be that lurker that they need. Wipo finds that next kill. B-side again, like I said, completely opened up thus far. It's a
Ooh.
resurrection. It's going to be a retake across the world here.
Yeah, Spike has yet to be planted. They have the 4-on-3
Wow, I'm
now
sleepy.
with that alt. Crashy's though the trigger discipline, letting them
Ooh,
run by.
Crashy.
Oh,
Oh, he only got one. That's.
That second guy surprised him
And
from
now Pure
you.
healed up on top of that, really setting in the advantage here for XSET. Oh my goodness.
30 seconds left.
That play right there is, you want to give so much love for the trigger discipline, but then you see the timing that comes into it, and it's Pure who swings around
I need to stand
outside
up.
of U-Haul here to spot the Crashes, who's been behind enemy lines and is able to get so much, so he's forced to take that shot. Now Envy are running out of time, and Mummy forced to stick to plant. The paint shell's gonna push him off, and he's running out of time, running out of HP, and Envy, they let that one slip away. 8-3 we go for the last round of the half.
In the half.
Man. You feel for Envy there almost a little bit, even from a neutral standpoint, just considering the opportunity that was there for them. And Pure just said, nah, won't be having that. They come into the final round of the half with 3 alts available. Finesse still has that Viper's Pit. Mummy still has that Cosmic Divide. Crashies could theoretically get a Hunter's Fury if he gets a couple of kills or an orb or something along those lines. But we're going to see that Viper's Pit being popped immediately here. There's some short A control defensively from Weeded.
Showstopper aggressively,
Oh
Caboose to fall, and that hurts tremendously. All of the utility taken away now that Caboose is off the board, and Victor gonna walk away, taking some damage on the way out. Crashies gets spotted as well, and Pure is looking to have himself a game here on Bind.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Victor on 1 HP.
We need a podcast already.
Go ahead and heal up with this wall.
You're pissing me. Yeah, you're pissing me off.
So vulnerable.
Why?
The people want it.
I'm a little surprised
One day.
he's not dropping
25.
a little bit of heals, and I mean Dwight able to just line
Oh
away.
my
That's
god,
right.
that's I'll be gone by then. Oh wait, no, I'm infinite. I forgot.
Dwight with the hat trick, 9 rounds for XSET. That's a dominant defensive performance.
Switching sides.
Man, all these games feel so
We
one-sided.
can't get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, it's just not even.
Earlier in the day, there was a different
Even the ones
map,
that were
but
not,
XSET
like,
had
scoreline-wise.
everything in their favor, and they let too many rounds.
Yeah,
go,
I
and they
mean.
ended up losing in double OT. So if you are an Envy fan, there is still hope at the battle back, but it's all going to start on this pistol round as we take a peek at the action from the last. And as much as I love the double kill from the Showstopper, the Viper Pit's coming down, I think Crashies and BCJ were absolutely huge with the Hunter's Fury.
I think Mummy might get the shot of the half though with that Sheriff kill.
Surprise-
I just feel like that was one of the more
Feels like every team
gut-wrenching ones I saw.
is running
That was
Astra,
certainly
right?
top notch
Yep,
off there.
she's
for
goated.
sure.
If
Lots of things really.
I feel like
going
if
well
you
for
aren't
XSET.
running
All
Astra,
in
you're
all,
kind of
a
throwing.
pistol victory here.
She is, in
almost
fact,
makes you feel like
the
they can take
GOAT.
the map pretty quick.
Okay.
But she's not, like, insane on every map, though, right?
Like,
Finesse able to spot one.
seems
It was
pretty
Aaron
good
picking
always.
Up the orb there as they push on through the poison cloud. We did find that kill, taking all the Astra off, and a wall on the opposite side. So Finesse, he does get spotted, he does get taken down, but he was blocked off for just a moment as XSET find themselves up a player. The spike has been planted, and we did looking to make it hurt a bit more. Unfortunately, only able to stall and buy some time as Kaboom finds the kill and looks to bring up the rear through Hookah. Crashy doing the same as they go back and forth. They battle
Envy's
it
back,
out,
baby. They're not out
on
yet.
top, and there it is, the best way to mount your return.
Envy's got a
Yeah,
mean
it's kind of a
CT
muscle down
side.
you have to feel like.
I
For
believe.
the loss there means that
it's weird
you know,
seeing
XSET
FNS on
will probably go
Viper
into
too.
11 before you can really put a good purchase together, and at that point they are knocking on the door at that point. So a big victory to kind of prevent that kind of doomsday scenario, but still a lot of work left to do. We're gonna see the buy up from XSET.
Ow.
It's gonna be SMGs versus SMGs, no holds barred, battle royale. Throw them all in the metal cage in the ring. Throw some chairs in there, some ladders.
Why does Shroud standing up
Whatever
look
other
the same as Shroud sitting down?
Equipment that would make sense if we'd had some type of esports WWE
Because my desk
merger.
raises, I'd say.
Maybe some keyboards, I guess. I don't know. Some Secret Labs chairs.
Just a wild guess.
That'd be pretty sweet to see some keys flying all over the place.
Do it. All fake though, of course. Fake fighting, so no one's actually getting hurt.
I've just been sitting down all week. You know what I mean?
Just like the matches
I'm trying my best, but like, you know, I don't get much exercise. I got to at least stand up, move my legs a little bit. I've literally been, you know?
3v2 is XSET.
Shroud, why are you so small?
Oh man. Yeah, XSET scale is starting to potentially pay off, though the health is certainly favoring Envy a bit. They're here in Hookah. Spike is actually in their possession outside.
The perfect height,
of
if you
this
think about it.
hallway. ECJ spots one
No.
with the drone, but doesn't really help them
the
out
hell?
too much. At the end of the day, they slap the
Perfect height
walk
would
up
be like
together,
fucking-
hand in hand and take this fight.
What are you going to say, 6'2"?
No.
Going around the long
gonna say
way,
really
looking to
short.
play up
Oh.
through
Then you could
the
fit into
No
like
utility. It's just all gonna come down to duels.
on planes.
Like 4'3",
You could-
res?
Yeah,
Arsenal
but like small enough so you
equal,
could
but
fit
take
in
a
like
peek over at the NB side.
really tight
Full
spaces.
AP,
Like on an
full
airplane,
shields,
you could be
and
checked as a
now
bag.
Aaron, he's gonna be first to contact,
Yeah,
finds Finesse,
you're probably right. That probably would be
You wouldn't have to
perfect.
pay for a seat. You could be checked by someone.
Back to back.
Brother, what? That was insane.
4 foot?
Like
Maybe
it almost
smaller.
looked like a collat
Like
with the
3
spec.
foot?
3'7".
3'7"?
I'd love
Yeah.
to see a slow mo of that, man. Was it really a collat? Maybe. Is that
don't think it-
possible?
I don't think it gave collapse, but again, they were
It might as well have
lower
been.
HP. Yeah.
Dude, fuck being that short. That would suck, man. Everyone would be a fucking giant to you. You'd probably weigh like 60 pounds too. You'd be thrown around.
Dang, boy.
The windy day would catch you.
Now just
Yeah,
the pistols,
knock
and
you over.
They are starting that little climb back, man. They're starting to see a little bit of an opening, perhaps in that window, to start climbing on through.
Just for a free seat in a plane, then suffer your whole life.
After a dominating first half performance from XSET.
Woo! Shit.
No, but right, for real, I'm the perfect height.
No. If you want to be honest, I'd say like 6 foot is probably like the perfect height.
That's too tall, man.
6 foot is too tall. It's literally 3 inches taller than you, or probably because you're like 5'6".
That's too. That's too tall.
That's not too tall. Nice 6 footer.
It's too tall. Sorry.
Moving into the next couple. Finesse shots on target, but he is going to be finished off by the
You're the perfect height, actually. 5'10"? 5'10"'s goated. I wish I was 5'10".
Hold on, let's 5'11" on a good day.
Okay, all right.
Let's just let them know that it's possible to be 5'11" for me.
5'9" on a good day then.
No, that's cap. It depends on the shoes I'm wearing, you know?
Okay, well then I'm 5'10". The right shoes.
They narrowly escaped with the round win on the Thrifty from XSET.
That was nail-bitingly close in the worst kind of way if you're an Indy fan. You know what I mean? Like
I'd say
XSET
6 foot is
somehow
about right.
turned that into
5'10" is
the
perfect.
quickest exchange of frags into a 3v3 to a 1v1 in the blink of an eye, and we did almost made you believe with that Sheriff, but eventually Indy do clean up.
5'10" is like the. I think 5'9" is the American average. I think the world average is 5'10"
Oh.
for males.
I was excited for a second.
Yeah,
I thought I was average.
You're below average, man. At least you're not below average in the PP.
Counter boombot coming in from Caboose. Let them fight. Imagine if the boombots just duel each
Nice.
And Hookah working as a perfect coliseum for those boombots. Unfortunately, as far as utility goes, nothing going to be found there off the back end of the Hunter's Fury, so it stings a little bit. And to top it all off, well, actually, like Crash is able to find one.
It'd be like Beyblades. You remember that?
The world average is shorter? Really?
Oh, so maybe 5'10" is the American av. I got it backwards.
Damn, so I'm average
American.
to the world. Let's go.
Speaking of it,
I'm above average to the world. If it's 5'7", let's go.
So 5'9" is American average.
big take coming in.
5'4" for women, American.
What's the world average? Am I taller than the world average?
World average.
Like all the insurance they could ever want that they know exactly what's up.
World average height.
And they can't even double
Wait,
back to the teleport.
I don't know centimeters, dude.
Well, I
The
mean,
fuck is
India
this
was
shit?
What, like 169?
171 for men.
71.
Completely corralled, and they don't even.
I'm taller than the world average, bitches. What's up?
Damn, that's short as fuck, actually. What? 5'6" is a world average for men? Yeah, literally giants in comparison.
Why are Americans so tall?
That's fucked. I don't know. Well, we're not tall because there's a lot of taller countries, but fuck, that's so short.
Judge coming out from Pure. Okay. A little bit, you know, a little spice sprinkle in.
I was
little
one.
finishing salt.
The last time I actually checked my height, like properly,
assuming maybe off the back
was like 10 years ago. I was 172 centimeters.
Hell yeah. You've definitely shrank.
I think so.
U-Haul to find anything with the Judge. I guess Hookah also does the same when it comes to close range battles. BCJ maybe spotted out on one side of the map, and I believe it was the
The hell? This guy just called me a spoiled rich brat.
Why?
Because I said the average height, I guess. That's not very nice, dude. You don't fucking know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know my life.
True.
Sprint straight into a clothesline. Got yeeted to the floor.
God, I wish I was rich, dude. Fuck. You're fucking flying right now.
What would you do if you had if you had $10 million to your name right now?
I would literally be flying.
100 million. No, let's start with 10.
I'd be literally flying to Hawaii. I'm not even capping right now. What would I do right
Wait,
now?
what
I'd
do you
probably be
count
doing...
as rich, actually? How much moolah?
Well, rich is like a weird... Let me pee first. I'll be back.
They do, and that's just a really economically efficient victory for Envy, which is exactly what you need when you're trying to mount this comeback. You don't want there to be any ways that XSET can catch up to you, you know, when it comes to credits. I mean, the reserve credits there for Envy are going to keep them buying for at least a couple of more rounds, probably even with a loss. They have 3 alts coming into play into this round as well. 3 alts in play for their opposition. Thwyfo only 1 away from a res, so this round feels like it could be like a huge momentum shift. Like we're already seeing.
I feel like you're about to pee. Oh no, I don't have to use the restroom at all. I'm just standing. I'm standing, so I'm not sitting. That's literally it. So annoying. Standing is so annoying.
Don't have that much left to spend after this. Oh, mummy.
I mean, it's inevitable, right? The
Why
op
is
on
walking
mummy,
fine,
it
but
is
standing
inevitable.
sucks?
Eventually, it will happen. And
I'd be... Okay, so I would... Wow, that was nice, my food. I would say I have a pretty, like, philosophical definition of rich or wealth.
Okay.
But if you're talking in, like, strictly money terms, are you?
Yeah, strictly money
Okay,
terms,
strictly
not
money terms.
philosophically.
Yeah, philosophically, like, I could... Rich would be very minimal. Like, as long as I have enough to provide for the ones I love and all that shit, you
So,
know?
like, philosophically, you're rich right now.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I'm wealthy right now.
Yeah.
Rich in money, like actual currency terms,
my favorite style of playing on bind.
I'd say like
making them earn all of this control, right? If you can't get
750 to a mil.
And you're all just gonna be funneled as we see.
That's rich to me.
Spray down there, and that's
Okay.
another.
And wealthy is like
Wealthy's probably like 5 mil.
Now we're tied up 9-9.
3 to 5 maybe.
And then everything above that is just
Everything
like
but is like yeah, it's pretty much in my opinion. Like, cause well, you got to think about it. You got to think about it from my point of view. So like, I'm very minimalistic. I don't need nice cars. I don't need nice watches. I don't need nice shit. So that would be really rich to me because I don't need to buy all that fancy bougie shit to be happy. That would just be like investing money and buying a house money, you know? It's rich to me. Like, everyone has their own definition, obviously, but I don't need all that stupid shit to be happy.
So
what would you do if you were wealthy in your eyes? $5 million.
I mean, I'd be $5 million.
Right this second, you got it. $5 million.
Definitely buy a house. That probably not in California too, because I'd be losing money. That would probably be it. I just buy a nice home, make sure my mom's taken care of, pay off her house. She wants to move somewhere out of the country, set her up nicely. Any of my friends that were with me from the get-go that are my real ones, I got you. Hook you up with some money. Probably like 20 G's a piece. Maybe a little more, we'll see. And then I'd probably be it. I'd probably buy a maybe like a Tesla, like a little nicer Tesla, just so I can have a car that's economically efficient. And then I would, I don't know, just invest the rest of it, right? Just to have it grow over time, so my generations to come.
And then you just, so after all of the stuff you just purchased right there and spent, the rest you just sit on and invest.
Yeah, and I would invest in, like, because who knows, I might have kids and I want to pass down something to them.
I guess
you know
the best part about that,
that's kind of where I'm at. I think
round win now 7 in a row that they've pieced together. As I believe we are in a tactical pause.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm not. I'm not a big spender. Like, I don't need all that crazy shit. I mean, I have some money now, and I don't buy anything with it. It's just investing. Like, that's so.
Yeah, but I feel like, what if you had, like, what would happen? Like, you obviously can't predict this, but what would happen in a world in which you all of a sudden have that wealth? Would you think that you want more? Would you think that you are now spending more on random things that you wouldn't spend before? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would do things that, like, I would go on more trips and be, like, live the life of, like, the happiness route of pursuing exactly what I want to do in my life, which is, right now, is just playing a bunch of golf. I don't really have any aspirations other than being good at golf and, like, you know, the stream when I get back to it type deal. So I don't know, really. It's kind of, it's weird. It's philosophical because it's hypothetical, you know, at the same time. It's hard to say, like, oh, you know, I'd be so good with my money. I'd be like,
you know, it's
but I don't have that money, so it's kind of just,
when you're taking
you know,
a peek at it, when you
maybe
have two
one day I'll have
Astros
5 mil. That'd be cool.
on the map.
Maybe.
One gonna get pulled back. Aaron looking to set another. Here comes the Cosmic Divide. I believe our second of the game.
Yeah,
But I feel like I would do nothing at the same. I would do exactly what I'm doing now, just in my own home. Like I would upgrade. Like I'm renting now. Instead of renting, I would own. And like my car's almost paid off. I would sell that car, buy a new car, and I would just do exactly what I'm doing now. Like I would still be here doing these matches with you.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so like not much would change.
Dude, they're coming back. I told my chat when it was like 9-3 and then they won pistol, I'm like, hey, Envy, they got a mean CT side on this map, and they are, I don't think they've lost a round yet. I think it's been a 9-3 half. They literally have a mean CT side.
And they're fucking them up.
It's crazy.
It makes them a lot more one-track focus. He also even got spike downs. That's a couple of rounds that Mummy's basically won it on his own with an op defensively. But of course, he has not been alone. Envy have had several players popping off. Look at that frag distribution. Only a 5-kill spread between their fourth and first best fragger. So I mean, they're just getting such good production out the entire lineup right now as Pure gets stuck here a little bit, allowing for the defense to escape before the paint shells can come in.
Oh my god.
It's another eco here.
Oh, if he didn't bounce the dart, he gets a kill there. Sucks.
Yeah.
Who would have owned that guy?
Yeah, it's fucking 11.
Able to upgrade some weapons as well, so now it's almost.
I mean, I know a lot of people like end up. I feel like when they win the lottery, for example, they kind of like spend it all in one spot or like go bankrupt, whatever, in X amount of time. A lot of people do that. I feel like I just wouldn't be one of those people ever, though. Like just if I received a large sum of money.
Yeah, well, I think that's to my guess, I guess, is because you have money. So what would happen if you were in a position where you were literally, you know, living paycheck to paycheck in debt, this and that, and then all of a sudden you got a lump sum? Like maybe then it would change a little
I haven't
bit.
watched your stream much
Like I've
lately,
always been
but I
frugal.
decided to watch
Like
today,
always,
and
I've
this
always
is the
been good with
content
my
I have
money.
always
And
wanted from a
like
streamer. I
you know,
really
just
enjoy
saving
these
it,
discussions. I hope
putting
this
it
is
in
more
spots
common
that
in
it
the
needs to be
future.
put in. I don't know. Even when I had not much money, like I always was just saving money.
Probably swap over to a different weapon. Or no, he can't. All the fallen guns are on B side. He has to trust in his op or pistol. Now he may know that we did is softened up, and so pistol out. With that being a frenzy at that, definitely still could be.
Oh, he's got so much to clear, dude. He's got so much to clear.
Play this out without it.
Does Mame win this?
I don't think so. He's probably gonna have a pretty good idea that this guy's heaven or spawn right now. Oh my god, he's using his ult.
The damage that it does as well. Now this is gonna cut out the noise here, so the diffuse starts to come on through. There's the snake bite. Mame just looking to stick it.
Got to halfway though.
But he jumps off. He's able to back up top, 77 health. The spike is halfway.
Oh my god.
The ace clutch.
We did with the save. What's crazy is he could have ulted. He could have ulted for that 1v1, but now he has it, so hopefully he uses it this round.
In a map that looked like Envy was going to rob them of, despite their brilliant first half performance. It's been the battles of big defense.
That's a good point. When was the last time you even bought a lottery ticket?
Not that long ago, actually. I bought one when it was at like 300 million. I think I bought like $5 worth or $20 worth, something like that.
Well,
I lost. I got nothing. It was not worth it, but it was just fuck it. Why not?
I've never bought a lottery ticket for myself. I bought some for my dad.
Honestly, you would be a guy to win. So you should play it. You totally seem like that kind of guy.
What?
I'm getting that vibe from you.
Okay. That'd be sick. I'm down. I'd retire.
In the grand scheme of things, that was
Yeah.
I really don't think I would. I think I'd be doing the same exact thing I'm doing right now.
I mean, it'd just be so crazy to fucking even have that. And I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Anything. And because you can do anything,
I
you
couldn't,
would do
like-
nothing.
Yeah. Really. Kind of how it goes. Oh, that guy was spamming. See that spam spot that guy was doing?
And even then, it's gonna be a
That's
headshot.
spot.
So
Does that
every rifle, pretty solid right now.
does that Viper spit take him into the site at all? Is that like a pathway to site box or something? We need to see a sky view of this. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I kind of figured it was. I just wanted to see how far it extended. Great use of the third-person cam there to let us know that it goes all the way to the front side of that default box.
Yeah. Which gives you quite a bit of real estate to plant. Plant was gestured for a second. It's a shock dart. It's gonna push on in. It's Caboose to find the kill to drop the spike. Now 12 seconds on the clock, and I mean you have to go.
Dude, these rounds are grinders, man. They want that dub on that first map so bad.
It's all up to Thwyfo once more, but he's out of time.
Oh my god.
In front of him, he will eventually fall. And Envy
That's
will
crazy.
put the map point.
Indeed, they will, and I mean, they spent a lot there. Now all they have is the res on Thwyfo as far as ults are concerned. Pure one away from a showstopper, but also the big problem is lack of credits, and so they made one statement, one bold round to keep them afloat, but it's back to Envy.
Yeah, retiring is
With Victor having a run it back available. Finesse close to the Viper's
Also
pit,
kinda scary.
required to, you know, control
Like, I wouldn't know what to. I mean, never mind. I just do nothing anyways. Like, what am I saying?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
and again,
once you retire, you're donezo, you know? And what do you do when you're donezo?
Speed up the process on Long Beach.
Whatever you've been meaning to do while you're young. I mean, there's a lot of people that can't travel. Like, they retire so late in their lives that they can't travel because they have health issues or whatever, you know? Retiring early allows you to, like, do things while you're young, you know?
Through that teleporter coming from the A site, that mid region.
Like travel.
Travel, like, fucking rock climb if you're into that. You can't do that when you're old. Most physical things.
So you're still going into this B site as XSET pretty blind as we see that one-way smoke.
Pure did get the
Going
showstopper
through.
though, so that gives him a little bit of added entry power. But that's Finesse playing a bit of an off angle here, and somehow he's getting one, getting away, getting a pistol out. Okay, thank Lord.
He could have made it out.
But here we go. Oh, the showstopper gets close, but he
Got a rocket to the face.
And Mummy in the back,
You will not kill
able to
my
pick
ally.
up another. There's the resurrection, and it is going to be on Pure, who has the paint shells, a couple of blast packs available. The flank coming on through, though, from Caboose, as Aaron hanging out in this cubby position. A couple of upgrades have since come on through. Victor going to push through with the run it back. He will be sent right back, and Pure actually finds the flank. That could have been
Oh,
huge
he's
for
so
Caboose,
low.
but he's
Oh
spotted
my
out.
god,
Now
he
they know,
still
oh
went for
my
the
goodness,
peak.
15
I also feel like
HP,
life is
and he
kind of
does
boring
it
without
again.
purpose. So I feel like retiring would be boring as fuck.
Well, yeah, if you have no, like, at that point, if you have no
huge
drive. I mean, it depends. As long as you set goals, I think you'll be okay even during retirement, right? But if you just don't have any goals or any drive for anything, to do anything, then yeah, then it would kind of suck, I think.
But it all comes down to this
Yeah.
final round of regulation.
'Cause then you're just there.
By the closest margin possible.
Because, like, what if you retire and you don't have fucking, like, shit all to do? You don't have any hobbies or any goals.
Yeah, you're just there, existing.
You just exist. You actually just are taking up space.
Jesus Christ. I wouldn't say that. You're definitely just existing, though.
I mean, we're all taking up space, if we're being honest. I didn't mean that, like...
I know. I know.
Only
It's
able to
just-
get a tag there as we take a picture-in-picture.
Just sounds like the server is full,
It is
dude.
not
10 out
the
of 10.
place you
Like,
want to be if you are
leave the
XSET
lobby. Like, that's
because
like what it made it sound like, you know?
Like, look at the lobby's full. You're not gonna make this one.
Either to all go
Hey,
towards just a
stupid.
short area or continue to try and play towards B. And they have since
Stupid.
made the rotation, and I think unfortunately they're gonna spot out where that Viper's Pit is actually played.
Yeah, they do know now what they're up against here, trying to throw some spam.
I did not... Dude, people twist my words. I did not...
Oh, yeah,
Say
of
that.
course. Of course.
I'm getting words twisted here.
Of course.
Envy at the same time. They're still holding on to it here with two
Those are like the
players,
perfect words to twist right
but-
there. You know they will.
Set up perfectly for this. We see the pivot from XSET. They take
Oh,
Finesse
no,
out of the back,
Finesse
but they're
got
still getting
spammed,
the
dude.
spike into Hookah, and Victor's
The
found
balls
it.
on that guy to
Now
try to
they're trying
spam. And
show
why
it
did
back
Finesse
to
not
short
shoot
A.
back? He's in
There's
your
a lot of
ult,
rotation
man.
taking place here for Envy, and now look at the
They lose 'cause of this
confirmation.
shit.
This
Crashies.
outside of Hookah. Crashies comes up
The savior.
Spike down A.
Let's go.
It was pretty insane. What a round. What a map. Nbox is about to beat V1.
Spike.
Yeah,
Such
but
a
third
hard
map. Then.
position though to push all the way into.
Ugh.
These lockdowns are on both sides are causing a lot of trouble. There's the one round where B1 puts it and saves theirself in B, and then there's the round here where Nbox uses it aggressively on the sites rather than to use it and execute. Also, not something you can necessarily, plan for with shock darts from Effies or anything like that, because when it's on site, there's so much space. You really don't even care where it is.
Yeah. It does feel like, at least for this half, the lack of mid control has been a little bit interesting to
I wonder
evaluate.
where we're going to be in
How
like 10,
impactful
15
has it
years.
been?
Like all of us in this industry at this time. Like,
passively there.
you know,
If they're not gonna run
me,
a defensive
Summit,
split,
you,
had a player held there.
XQC,
I
Tim
like
the
how
Tap
you-
Man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
Like
how-
all the streamers of our, like that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Utility on the turret
It's
as
just
well.
funny that you threw me in there with
wall
literally
is
those
out,
heavy
Bryce takes it
hitters.
out.
Well, I'm talking about just streamers that we know in general. Could be anyone.
Again, but Penny's here. He dashed away.
Oh,
no way. He's playing for his life right now, but yay with the wall.
I
gets
couldn't
him.
tell you. I don't know.
I threw,
I know.
I threw you in with the heavy.